There are several circumstances where living apart makes sense during the pendency of a divorce. Obviously, it's very important that people don't say and do things that they later regret, and because of the volatility that often accompanies a divorce, it makes sense for people to live apart from one another. People tend to believe that moving out of the family residence is a waiver or an abandonment of their rights, which is not true. I believe that when people learn about their rights and the good consequences with moving out of the family residence, making the decision is a lot easier. Sometimes the mortgage on a house is far less than the rental payment of an apartment or renting another house. In addition, sometimes when there's children, the children feel a little bit more ease remaining in the family residence. And so one of the parties can move out while the primary custodian tends to remain in the home. There are several advantages to moving out of the family residence that many people are unaware of. For example, when a person moves out of the family residence, he or she may start collecting child and spousal support that would not be available if the parties lived together. In addition, there are certain reimbursement rights that go along with paying for the mortgage while you're not in the residence. And finally, sometimes a party will agree to pay the other party a lump sum amount without prejudice so that there could be a setting up of the new household. Contrary to popular belief, you will not be guilty of abandoning the home or waiving your rights to the family residence if you move out. In California, which is a community property state, parties continue to have an interest in the property regardless of who lives in it. And sometimes there's an advantage because you're outside of the residence, not having to pay the mortgage while the other person is in the residence paying the mortgage. Many people, before moving out of the family residence, have feared that the other party is going to either destroy, hide, or conceal personal property. And that's a legitimate concern. There are things that can be done, however, that will protect people from having that happen. One of them is to take photographs or videos of the property within the residence before moving out. Another thing that I would highly suggest is that an inventory be taken of each and every item that's in the house and have the other spouse sign off on the items that will remain there prior to the party moving out of the house. Click onto my blog and read further as to why you may want to be informed before you decide whether to stay or whether you should go.
Should I stay or should I go?